んばんは。
おはようございます。
おはよう。
Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Hello.
Hi,
Hello, my
everybody.
babe. Hello, Levy. Oh, hello. ワクワク。
Azafas.
Hello.
Hello.
Boss Maku. Hello. Oh, everyone.
Sometimes
Thank you.
I have issue reading everybody's names. Like, how should I pronounce it?
Whales? Whales to whales. Right? Hello. Hello. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us on our travels today as we explore more of Kindred spirits on the roof. I'm excited. Maybe we'll figure out some mysteries today.
How's everybody doing today?
Hello.
Have you been able to enjoy the weekend so far?
The weekend? Oh yeah. It's almost over. More girls and more ghosts.
Upside down name.
Thank you.
Upside down names are hard to read. My brain doesn't work like that.
Thank you so much for the congratulations.
Yeah, so for those that don't know yet, what important thing happened this weekend?
We hit 1,000 travelers.
Thank you so much, everybody.
I'm so happy. It's actually been, I think, a week and 1 day since we started streaming. So,
Has it only been?
Yeah, I think so. This time's gone so fast. Am I right? I'm not all scrambled, right?
I can't remember.
But thank you guys so much.
Time goes by so fast.
Hopefully we can get to our next goal really soon. But for now, let's enjoy going on lots of travels all together.
We'll have to get a very, very big tour bus, right?
Oh, tour bus.
Bigger tour buses. We'll have to find one big enough for 1,000 for now, but have to get prepared for the future, hopefully, right?
Yeah. Anyways, shall we head over to Kindred Spirits then?
Okay, let's go.
Here we are.
Yes.
So, today we're continuing on, but if you weren't able to join us last time, that's totally okay. You'll be able to start no problem today. So, we're continuing on, and today, Kindred Spirits, if you haven't heard of it before, it's
a quick summary of what this game is about.
It's a Yuri visual novel from Liarsoft, and we play as the protagonist, Tomi Yuna, who's more of like a rather normal girl, but maybe a bit on the uninteresting side.
That's not so nice.
And one day on the roof at school, she meets two ghosts named Sachi and Megumi, who are both in love with each other, but they can't pass on yet. They have regrets, and they want to be able to show their love for one another physically, but they don't know how to. It's kind of embarrassing. So
they need to show their love to each other physically.
And so far, we tried to help them out a little bit. They want us to get all the other girls, help them fall in love too, so that they can see maybe how they can do
That's embarrassing.
So far, we've played Cupid just a little, but Yuna is still deciding whether or not she wants to commit to their task yet. Will we find out today? Will Yuna decide?
She better.
Right? How many times are we going to play Cupid until she decides?
Make up your mind already, right?
Anyways, let's load up the save. Save we have.
Lots of different ones. I don't know how to delete them. Okay. We just got to the scene.
New scene.
New character.
Koma no Hina.
What does she want?
So much had happened that I was having trouble processing it, but I managed to return to my routine somehow. Yuna hasn't told anybody about the ghosts, so...
Keeping it inside.
Right. I thought it over as I took Hina's bowl from her and filled it with a second helping of rice. We didn't forget anything. Okay. I've seen and spoken with spirits for the first time in my life, and they'd even asked me for an extraordinary favor. Hey, Cupid! After convincing them to allow me a night to make a decision, I come home, my head practically bursting with the mess. Maybe that was for the best, since I don't think I'd have been able to organize it.
I was in the way. Sorry.
In the end, I went shopping on the way home as I always did, made dinner, and was now here eating with Hina.
Oh,
is Hina
little sister?
Little sister?
Oh, it's always sort of nice to do your regular routine. It's sort of calming, right? Even if it's scary times.
Is she just eating white rice though? Like, do we have any furikake or anything? Okazu on the side? Her bowl were filled. Hina took it back from me and resumed scarfing down her rice energetically.
Childhood friend.
I see.
I think she's pretty cute.
Our houses are next to each other, and we've known each other since she was born. Okay. My mother and Hina's mother both work as nurses in the same hospital, so Hina comes over to our house to eat when they both have night shifts on the same day. That's nice though. You're never alone then? She's kind of like a younger sister that way, right?
I'm not gonna say a certain thing about night shift.
What? She's a year younger than me and just started school at Kokonotsuboshi Girls Academy of Commerce this spring. Wow. Like I did last year. Oh, okay. Wow, we're at a really cool school. She joined the track and field team off the bat and came home hungry from it today. Oh.
Academy of Commerce, and they have a track and field team. I haven't figured that they're so busy they won't have time, but
you know, lots of different things to do.
Oh.
なんか今日黙ってばっか
You would be. She may be right. I don't think I've been totally lost in thought, but my mind is still sort of a mess. I don't really remember saying much to her after getting home. Your mind would be a big mess after all that, with all the text, the writing on the blackboard and everything, and then...
It must be nice to have a childhood friend so close that you can just have dinner with them every day, right? But sometimes being sisters is better than that, right?
Yeah!
今日は部活どうだった？
Huh.
いっぱい走った。
Makes sense.
Sounds right.
Oh.
味付けどう？失敗してない？
You know that feeling, right?
Yeah. It's good.
It's good. This isn't good. I can barely carry on a conversation. I think she's doing pretty well.
ごめん。ちょっと今考え事をしていて。平気。気になっただけだから。考え事してるなら私のこと気にしなくていいよ。
She looks like a penguin.
A bit.
ごめん。食べ終わったら言ってね。デザ
It's nice that Hina doesn't pry like this. After thanking her, my thoughts drifted back to today. What the ghost asked me to do. Cupid or not? And to what I did for that first year girl. Why on earth did I do that? It was none of my business. It was just meddling. But it was fun, no?
It was fun. It was worth it, right?
But her face when I passed by her in the hallway. So happy, on the verge of tears, finally having done what she'd been waiting weeks to do. The one girl that was able to finally confess her love for her senpai? Maybe her senpai? A first year. The same as Hina, huh? Could they know each other? If I help the ghosts, will I end up doing more things like I did today?
Probably.
Those things girls haven't even asked me to do. But...
なね。ごちそうさま。
She's fast. She must have been really hungry then.
お腹いっぱい。
She reminds me of someone. Can't remember.
じゃあデザート出してあげるわね。いちご安かったの。どうやって食べたい？
Go.
I think in overseas, like the States, do you have dessert just as strawberries?
In Japan, it's pretty common to just have fruit as dessert, right? It's really expensive in Japan, so sometimes dessert is apples.
Strawberries are luxurious.
そのままでいい。はいはい。
I opened the fridge door and pulled out the chilled strawberries. I just have them plain too. I think that's the best.
考え事
ちょっと面倒なお願いされてね。手伝おうかどうしようかって。Make up your mind! Yeah!
やっちゃえば考えるよりも
True.
ひならしいわね。
I don't know about you guys, but I definitely like to think about things and then think and think and think and think and can never come to a decision.
A pain.
Don't think, just do.
Yeah. Sometimes overthinking is more of an enemy than just doing it, right?
えなねいつもそうしてたもの
Is that how it used to be? Did I used to just do it instead of worrying?
えなねが思った通りにやればいいんだよ
If you really have to, make a pros and cons list, and then it'll be obvious.
It's obvious, right?
I know overthinking. Let's not make overthinking our hobbies, okay?
Okay, if we make a pros and cons list for you,
Yeah.
what would it be like? Pros.
Pros.
Play Cupid.
Cons. More ghosts.
Cons, ghosts get angry. Pros, girls are cute because they're in love and happy. Exciting times. Get to be more
Cons.
friends with ghosts.
Lack of free time.
Lack of free time.
Cons.
Maybe things don't go well. And girls get hurt.
Somebody's feelings get hurt. Cons. Schoolwork is abandoned.
Cupid's more fun than schoolwork, right?
I think.
Based on that rough pros and cons list, I say Cupid.
Let's
Let's
what do
see.
you have to lose, right?
What I want to do, huh? What do I want to do? Kana? The request, that first year's face, the feeling I got after I shouted. They swirled us around inside my head, on and on. Cupid. Calendar! Oh, I guess things are gonna get pretty busy.
1 second. I'm gonna read it out so that it goes into my brain. Scenes will continue from a previous scene. We'll have the next sticker on the top right. The next sticker will not appear for new scenes that are not connected to the previous scene or when you're rereading scenes. Event stickers, newly unlocked scenes will appear with a sticker on their dates. The bear sticker marks. The bear stickers mark main story scenes centered around Yuna and the other main characters. Cherry stickers mark couple scenes from the couple's point of view. Blue bear stickers mark main scenes that haven't been read yet. Red stickers mark already viewed scenes. The word new will appear next to cherry stickers marking unread couple scenes. Warning, you cannot save or load from the planner screen. The planner displays all previously viewed scenes. If you close the game from the planner screen, you will be brought back to the same planner screen the next time you open the game. We have month tabs.
Wow.
And headphones BGM mode and picture stickers are important.
Gotcha.
Okay, I think we have it, everybody. Oh, daily memo. That's what I write every day.
Yeah.
Clicking the sticker will open a daily memo with the list with all that day's scenes. The main character for that scene, its title, and classification will be displayed. Clicking the scene button will start the scene. Okay, so scene replay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Older sisters can be scary too.
New. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go on to this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Main.
It's school time.
こんにちは。
Oh.
考えてきてくれた？
We have
さあ
We
返
made
事
the
を
pros
聞か
and
せてもらおう
cons
か
list.
しら
the two I met yesterday were waiting for me when I came out to the roof with my lunch. They didn't hesitate to come out to me.
まあ
I thought this way
いろいろ考えた
and that way and up and down, all the ways.
In the end, I hadn't really been able to make up my mind. Really? Eventually, I asked myself, what do I do now? And remembered what Hina had said. Just
とりあえず
go for it.
手伝い
Yeah! Okay.
Good choice.
Just do it. don't worry.
あー。
嘘だったら乗ろうからね。
Megumi is so scary.
嘘なんてつきません。
No lie.
ありがとう。承知してくれて嬉しいわ。
でも一つだけ条件があります。
あら、
条
何かしら。
件つった。
私
Oh.
表立ってこういうことが苦手なんです。
I think that's a good idea.
だから昨日みたいに影から
So she'll be a ghost.
I think it's safer this way though. No. It's more fun. Maybe it's a bit more difficult too, but
まあ確かにどういうやることじゃないかもだし。
それで十分よ。そっと。
あとは細かいことだけど、私家の手伝いがあるから毎日。
わかったわ。できる時に手伝って。
そういうこと
Only
な
help
ら
when you want to.
お手伝いします。
So cute.
yay! They're so
faces are
happy.
cute.
Usually though, up until now, we haven't seen the little spirits around them unless they're angry. I guess maybe we see the little spirits around them when they're really emotional.
Oh, they're
They're so
overjoyed.
cute.
But that doesn't mean that their issue could be fixed.
The two of them clung to each other and leapt for joy. Well, I suppose they never had anyone who could see or hear them before. Looking at their happy faces seemed to lift a bit of the weight off my chest. That's
この
good.
学校にはね、いつの時代にも昨日のあの女の子
I
みた
think
い
that
に
goes for
胸に
everyone.
思いを秘
Everywhere.
めていた子がいっぱい。あとほんの少しの勇気が出せなくて、ちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて、そのほんの少しのお手伝いでその子の気持ちが相手に伝わったのな
Very
ら、
important to not
結
regret.
果はどうあれ、
Right.
No
きっ
regrets.
とそれはその子にとって忘れら
That's
れ
why
ないものにな
sometimes you
る
just
わ。
have to stop thinking and just do it.
Yeah.
私とめぐみはね、ずっとそんな子たちのお手伝いがしたかったの。ねえユナ、その子たちの思いを無駄にしない。この学校がそんなふ
It's important to be true to your feelings.
Well, that sounds reasonable, and I'm sure she really feels that way. It's not a bad thing to want, not at all. But why does it have to be romance between girls? Why not? Though I suppose that's inevitable considering the circumstances that led these two becoming ghosts.
素敵な女の子同士のカップルを増やしましょうね。
Let's help them get over that first step and be able to see how they're really feeling.
Let's see how the girl from yesterday is faring.
We didn't catch
で
her name,
も
did
とり
we?
あえずは様子見よう
I
ね。
think so.
相手の子が手紙を見てどう思うか見極めないと。
サチさんが見つけた子だもの。きっと
そうなると、
あとこないだサチさんが見つけた子。
あの3人組ね。
Oh no. 3? Maybe.
A love
Maybe.
triangle.
Yeah, a love triangle.
What is there to get?
少しずつやっていけばいいか。
The heart is the heart, right?
何か言った？
You don't need to understand it. It just is.
いいえ、独り言。
それじゃあ
incoming.
今日から頑張っこの学園を
2.
ユリトピアにする
Here we go. That's the what's it? The Megan. That's the line. That's it. That's it.
それでいいんだ。
I don't think we have to wait for save spots, right? I think it's important just to do what your heart wants
Yeah.
sometimes.
If you wait for I should save here or like a save point, then it might never come, right?
I mean, if you never made Misaki tours, you regret it, right?
Right?
Even though it was difficult and maybe it didn't end the best.
It hasn't ended. Don't say that. It's just on pause, right?
But it was still worth it, right? If you hadn't done it, it would have been a regret, right?
Yeah.
And we would have never gotten here with everybody. So, it's important to do what the heart wants.
Yeah.
さあ今まで以上に頑張りましょうね。めぐみ
Utopia.
ユリトピアのために
For our Yuritopia.
ユリトピアのために。
Yuritopia のために。
はーい。ちょっと。 と早まったかもしれない。
I think just seeing their happiness is good enough as it is,
No more
right?
celebrating.
ユリトピア
You
Why
said
don't
that.
you just say Utopia?
Joined in on the
Celebration.
celebration.
Oh, okay, we got our calendar. We are still April. What? Oh wait, this is back in April now. Oh, so we were in May, and that was the 8th that we just played. Okay, I can only go back. Okay, let's go back to April 10th. Oh, going to the couple. Okay, let's do it. So this is before we learned about the ghost situation.
白女
Oh,
9つ星 girls, a girls' school in a castle.
oh.
Even before I took the exams, I admired 9つ星 girls' private academy of commerce. And since the entrance ceremony, I've pretty much been on cloud 9.
It sure does seem fancy.
I mean, I really always wanted to go here. The uniforms are cute, and better than that, it's a school built on the site of an old castle. Oh, maybe do Sachi and Megumi have something to do with that too? I mean, Sachi passed away 80 years ago, right? So,
Well, that makes sense where there's ghosts, right?
I'm like super excited just by that. I'm so glad I put all the effort into my studies. The tuition made my mom a little nervous, but my dad and brothers had my back. That's good. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, brothers. I owe you guys one.
Thanks, big bro.
I mean, it's a school in a castle, you know? Who cares that it's a little far from the station? The walk up the hill kind of wears you out, though.
Exercise.
Exercise.
If it's a good school and has a good uniform and is really cool, then it's worth it,
Uniform
right?
being the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Cute uniform. The campus is beautiful, and the Hoshikan is just so cute. Doesn't matter that it's a little old. It's fun just changing my shoes in entranceway in the morning. And I haven't been there yet, but the inner building behind the Hoshikan is wood-framed, and it's super charming too. I also want to go inside the Kumomiyagura lodging house next to the auditorium where we had the entrance ceremonies. And wow, this
What
place
could be
sounds
in
really
there?
crazy. It's like they've just stuck new buildings onto the old ones. I can see why my dad
That
liked it
makes
so
sense.
much. It's
Isn't that usually what they do? Because you can see this is the old building, but then the building to the left looks a lot more new, right?
yeah. He laughed at me for choosing a school for its architecture, saying I really must have been the daughter of a contractor. But it's just that great. What do you want from me? Those were the high spirits I carried into this school with me. And today I was a little lost. Because of the school buildings I so admired of all things.
Oh. Why?
どこにあるんだろう。
I
資
see.
料室って。
This is that girl from the other day.
Oh.
It wasn't bad that I greeted my homeroom teacher when I saw her in the hallway before leaving. Yep, greetings are a good thing. It's really important.
挨拶は大事。
Daiji. You know when you walk into, I guess, an office or something, or a classroom, you go, Ohayo gozaimasu.
Yeah.
Happy, loud voice.
失礼します。
Yeah. You can't be like, Ohayo gozaimasu. It's rude. You had to be bright and loud.
What is her hairstyle called?
There, what's it? Low twin tails.
Low twin tails. Because usually twin tails are like side handlebars,
They're
right?
higher, right?
Not
Not
low
like
twin
mine.
tails. No, yours are half.
Half twin tails, because
Half
they're half
twin
up.
tails.
They're half up. Oh,
The box.
box. Oh, okay.
Oh, 5 kilos is pretty heavy.
However,
資料室ってど
no,
こ？
Maki Seina.
Everything's still new. I had no idea where the reference room was. I mean, I found a reference room quickly enough. There's one on the same floor as my classroom, after all.
Lots of
But
that.
my homeroom teacher had told me not to put it there. Oh, so close. Then where? My teacher had already gone off somewhere else.
That's so frustrating. It's like, oh, I'll put it here. And then you get told no. And then you need more instructions, but
Not fair.
that's the worst feeling.
We'll get through
'cause
this.
Then you feel so lost, and now she's lost and lost.
I didn't think there were any other reference rooms. At least that was the only one on our school map.
どうしよう。職員室に行って聞いた方がいいのかな。
Ask when you don't know. That was probably a good idea, but having been entrusted with the task, I didn't like the idea of having to go back for help.
I think it's important to ask when you need help,
場
right?
所がわ
I
から
didn't
ない
even
の
know
は
where to
本当
start.
に。どうしたらいいんだろう。
And right when I saw it, I heard from behind me. Oh,
Is this where she's gonna fall in love?
どうしたの？
oh! You guessed it, Aki-chan. She was there. Oh, she was there.
There's the moment when my heart went a flutter.
Oh,
She's
so
cute.
cute. Oh, is her hair in a braid? Oh,
Is it a braid or is it like a braid crown
I guessed
style?
it too. Senpai.
Mm,
Senpai was there.
Good choice.
I don't know how to describe it. Meeting her was like fate.
You just have that
Sensei.
feeling sometimes, right? When
Arigato,
it's like,
sensei. I had a Miki.
資料室って言われたら
Miki.
星観光者の
She's
一員
cute.
だと
Her
思う
name
の
is
ね。
cute too.
I had a senpai say with a laugh. I had a Miki senpai, a kind third year who'd heard my sigh of frustration and responded with compassion. I asked for assistance as soon as she addressed me. Where am I supposed to take this?
She looks like an angel.
She kindly asked me to elaborate. She didn't seem disturbed at all when I was too flustered to explain properly.
でも持って行ったらここじゃないって言われて。仕方ないわよ。マキさんまだ入学したばかりでしょ。
You can't expect someone new to know everything,
Right?
right?
After I gave her my name, my class, and what I'd been asked to do, she told me her name and she said she'd show me where I was supposed to go. Oh, thank goodness she was a kind senpai. Sometimes senpai can be so mean and scary.
資料室っていう物置なんだけどね。
That's it.
長くいる先生はまだそこのことを資料室。そうなんですか？
The inner building. I get to go to the inner building. My heart soared. I hadn't found an excuse to go there yet, since only third years have classes there. But I was really excited I'd finally get to see it. It was perfect, and this nice senpai was going to take me there.
荷物大丈夫？ 持ってあげようか？
I want to go there with Miki senpai. She's so cute. Oh my
She's
gosh.
cute.
全然平気です。私結構力持ちなんです。そう？
They're all so
I definitely like the sweater with the buttons better. It's so cute.
はいお願いします。
I want to be a third year student.
It's a ponytail with a braid.
What do you guys think? Should I try doing my hair like Miki senpai? I could probably do it, you know?
Her hair looks pretty long though,
Kinda
right?
similar. I think pink suits me better though.
平気です。
We'd arrived finally at the inner building, and it hadn't been a simple trip.
ちょっと今日は声をかけられることが多くて。は
Thank you! I like to try. How do I say this? I had a senpai. Senpai is like amazing. Senpai.
Senbei. Yummy,
Suddenly a
yummy.
yummy name.
Yeah, you can get this game on Steam.
Yeah.
Check it out. Kindred Spirits on the roof.
It sounds Kindred Spirit on the roof. Like DJ feeling.
DJ Makira in the house. On the roof.
We're spinning lots of Kindred Spirits on the roof.
Yeah.
No. We're not a DJ. We're playing VNs.
Yeah.
VNs today. Yeah.
Not the beats.
People ask her to deliver messages, provide assistance, to do something because the fence was wobbling or some shelf was broken. Oh.
She does everything.
Huh? What's with this senpai? Why are so many people asking her to do things? She's too nice.
It's because she's an angel.
With each request, the senpai would make a note for herself, or even take care of it right then and there. Oh, she apologized each time, since we had to go out of our way for each request.
なるべくマキさんの道案内を優先したいんだけど。
It's okay.
いえ、いいんです。私も先輩に迷惑かけちゃってるし。
VNs are really good bedtime stories. It also helps you get through the day. Like, oh, I'm so excited I get to play this tonight.
And it's good language learning too.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure that you actually go to sleep when you don't play until morning. Wow, so cool. I definitely would have lost my patience before we made it halfway there. I mean, people were even asking her stuff they could easily do on their own.
Maybe she's a bit too nice.
Right? I thought she was being asked a few too many favors, but the way she took notes or finished them on the spot real quick was super cool. She just had this air of competence.
Yeah, Kindred Spirits Makira edition.
もうちょっとよ。この廊下の奥の3つの部屋が昔の資料室。
At the end of the
今はもう、
hallway.
はい。
So close, so close.
一番奥の資料室に持って行ってくれって言われました。
Okay, I'm gonna throw out my idea of what's gonna happen. They're gonna go down to the end of the hall, go to the innermost reference room, and then they'll get locked in there.
Oh,
That's my guess.
okay, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. And then they fall in love.
一番使われてない部屋ね。先生も意地悪ね。ちゃんと場所を教えないなんて。
The homeroom teacher doesn't like her very much.
なんか忙しそうでしたから。
Oh, maybe that one.
Maybe I'm reading into it and I'm overthinking it. Ready? Oh.
Use the least. It did look like that. Oh, it's dark.
Have you ever had a room this dirty in your school? I've never seen anything
I mean,
like
if
that.
it's a really big old school like it seems, then
I
I
don't
wonder what's in all
know.
the boxes though. It's so dark.
It's like an earthquake happened.
Let's see. Lights on. Can we get them?
どこに
Oh, wait, the lights are on. This is
I
on.
think this is on already.
Wow.
いいえ、ここには。
Mm.
それじゃあ、
うん
隅の方に積んでしまいましょう。あそこの、はい。
Okay.
Okay. I stepped into the room with some energy, excited to finally complete the task I'd been entrusted with, and that I figured out where the reference room actually was. The space Senpai had indicated was at about chest height. I took careful steps over there, making sure to keep the box clear of any obstacles.
よいしょ。
Dodge it. Dodge it. Yoisha!
I hoisted the box to my chest and shoved it onto the shelf.
これでよし。
Yoshi, Yoshi!
When I turned around, Aihara Senpai was looking at me as if she were a little surprised.
Oh.
マキさんって意
あ
外と力持ちなのね。あ、
She's a little bit shorter, but
ちょっ
you
と
know,
腕力にも自
she's
信あるん
younger,
です。
right? So, according to my dad and brothers, it's charming that I'm strong at my size. Though I'm not sure if I should be happy about
You
that.
should be happy about all your strengths, right?
ありがとうございました。相原先輩。
Ah,
どういたしまして。
she's so
ちょっと待って、マ
she's
キさ
so
ん。
like such a hard worker and so happy and strong. And both of them are so cute. Aihara Senpai stopped before me.
Stop me.
Stop me before I could leave the reference room.
Oh.
左手いっぱいにホコリがついてるわ。
Mm.
どこか
No
ホコリが積も
spiders,
ったところに
just
こすってしまったのね。
That's a good thing.
ああ、本当だ。
Mm.
Now that she mentioned it, I noticed the light coating of dust on the left sleeve of my blouse and even some scattered on the hem of my vest. It looked like I brushed something, just like Aihara Senpai had said. Man, that's embarrassing. It
Is it-
happens.
Embarrassing. I don't know.
And these
People
days,
get dirty, right?
I hurriedly tried to pat the dust off, but Senpai gently
Oh.
brushed my hand away.
Oh. Was it a distraction? Oh.
Suddenly,
Doki doki
and
suru.
then
That will make your heart a beat, a pitter patter.
pitter patter.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't as if she grabbed my hand or anything. She just brushed it slightly. Yet I was frozen still.
叩いたらまたホコリが舞って、服にも髪にもついてしまうわ。
She's so kind.
I stood still in front of Senpai as she removed a handkerchief from her pocket.
Own personal handkerchief.
ちょっと動かないでね。今取ってあげるから。
she said, bringing the cloth against my sleeve. She took my hand, gently lifted my arm, and wiped the dust from my blouse. I could feel the handkerchief sliding down my arm with the movement of Senpai's hand.
なんだろう。
This
なんか
This
ドキドキ
is
する。
love. First love. Senpai's face was inches from mine, only a little above
They
it.
look close.
Her expression made her look so much more grown up than I felt. She looked so different now. She was looking down at my arm, and the way her eyes narrowed ever so slightly was just beautiful somehow. She looked so mature.
それにね、こういうホコリは手で勢いよく払うと汚れが服に残っちゃったりもするのよ。
I feel like if it was me, I would just start to like flail and try to shake it off. Shake it off. But I think having a senpai brush it off would be a bit better.
What about me?
He just hit it off of me like.
このブラウスできたらクリーニングに出しておいてね。
Wow, she is the senpai.
Da senpai
She knows how to take care of dust, dry cleaning.
and her kohai.
She's amazing. Her fingers were so slender and pretty, and her handkerchief had a cute little design that was folded so neatly. And wait, her handkerchief?
ごめんなさい。先輩のハンカチ汚れちゃう。私の使ってください。私のなら汚れちゃっても大丈夫なんで。いいのよ、そんなこと。私はよくハンカチも汚したりすること多いから。
I feel bad too. Oh, I don't want to get her special handkerchief all dirty.
でも
I have a handkerchief story, but I'll tell it after the scene. Okay.
ほら、動いちゃダメよ。
Stay still.
Frozen. So I just stood still
I
and
feel-
watched Senpai
I
check
feel like
the dust.
she's not blushing enough.
なんかドキドキしてはい、これでおしまい。
Done.
Done.
ありがとうございます。
I don't know.
どういたしまして。明日でもいいから、担任の先生にはこの部屋のどこに荷物を置いたのか伝えておいて
After
ね。
something like this
You
happens, it's
forget,
all you can think about it.
It's gonna be in your head for weeks and months. Spaced out. Spaced out is definitely the word for that. Until after I thanked Senpai and said goodbye, it didn't miss a single beat. Ducky. She's so cute, but wow, she definitely looked really mature there.
And that's it. Okay, we're going to April 20th. Okay, we're good now. I have a handkerchief story that's also embarrassing. So once I had a nosebleed.
Oh, why?
I can't remember. Just suddenly, nosebleeds happen, right? And one of my friends took their very nice handkerchief and gave it to me. And I was very worried about bleeding all over it, but they said it was okay. So
Did you take it and wash it, or
Of
was it just
course.
yours forever now?
No.
Or?
they didn't want it back.
Oh!
I did wash it and try to give it back to them. I felt really bad about bleeding all over the nice handkerchief, but
It's hard though. Sometimes those
Yeah.
handkerchiefs are so special, so even if you bought a new one or something, it's not the same, right?
I have a favorite handkerchief. Has lots of good memories to it. So
I did too. They're kind of matching, right?
yeah, they match. So
Do you
special
guys
presents.
do you guys have handkerchiefs?
Yeah, I feel like it's not so common outside of Japan, right? Not too necessary, right? But on to the next scene.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it a continuation of their life?
Yeah, I think it would be rude to say, no, you can't brush the dust off of me, right? She's trying to help. So.
Aki-chan, what was your nose before? You're not saying. I'm curious.
I can't remember, okay?
Okay.
Okay, on to
April 20th?
yes, 10 days after
Wow.
the feed-in meeting. Okay. Let's see. Right? Handkerchiefs are somehow very personal.
The day after that encounter, I started my exploration of the school in earnest.
Sounds like a good plan when you just get to a new
I was
school.
gonna say, in order to find Aihara senpai, of course. Maybe that's not an exploration of the school,
That's
but
more of an ulterior motive, right?
not stalking. Not stalking, right? Though it was difficult for a first year like me to just stroll into the inner building where the third year classrooms were.
You need a disguise.
You need to get like a blue vest and a
Yeah.
green skirt, right?
Do some cosplay.
I wandered around the campus whenever I could, meaning mostly during lunch and after school. Good, not skipping. My enthusiasm was quickly rewarded, but Aihara senpai ita yo.
Angel is there.
I have to say it was simply because Aihara senpai was walking around the school even more than I was. She's busy. And she was always taking care of some errands for someone. It was nice that I found her so quickly, but when I saw how busy she always was, I couldn't bring myself to stop her to thank her.
If she's busy, then why don't you help her? Then you get to spend more time, right? Yeah.
But more than that, whenever I found her, my face would get hot and my heart would start to beat like crazy for some reason. I could barely stop myself from running off somewhere, let alone bring myself to speak to her.
You can do it. You can do it.
And while this went on for a while, I gradually became aware of more and more of Senpai's amazing qualities. I learned her name that day, Aihara Miki Senpai. The day they met. I see. It's a wonderful name. It's very cute. I wonder how it's written. Maybe Aihara is with like love. You know? I love. I knew that she was a third year. She hadn't told me what class she was in, but it hadn't taken me long to find that out.
Because she's a professional stalker, right?
It's not stalking if you love. Okay. In any case, what I'm trying to say is that Senpai is basically famous.
She's a school idol?
The vice president of the beautification committee. Beautification committee.
Explain it.
The beautification committee is in charge of maintaining the tools and equipment of the school. In other words, the members are expected to do a little of everything.
So that's why she's so busy doing everything. I thought maybe it was like makeup club.
I was thinking beautification committee is just a committee filled with beautiful and cute girls.
That could be it as well.
Aihara senpai is an especially famous member for accepting any task and completing them all with speed and efficiency. She's even been nicknamed the Saint of Shirojo.
See? She's an angel, right?
Saint senpai. A saint? How cool is that? I remember senpai being asked all sorts of favors that day. Big ones and small ones. And she took care of all of them, either completing them on the spot or writing them down for later, without a single word of complaint. Angels.
Angel.
I bet she did a whole bunch more after we parted too. And I learned something else while I was walking around the school looking for her. Her name's even begun to reach the first years like me who only started here a few days ago. Competition! Go. Senpai turned out to be a really amazing person. It was fate.
But if she's that amazing, maybe there's already someone in her life. Gotta go.
Wait, if we think about that though, so then Yuna helped her confess, right? Maybe that's a really good thing, because if Aihara senpai is this famous and as popular as it sounds like she is, then she has to act fast.
Yeah.
Otherwise she's gonna lose her opportunity, right?
And they said that it had already been weeks of her trying to give her confession letter, right?
So maybe Cupid is especially good thing.
So the first happened on the 10th. And then we meddled and stuff on the 7th.
So pretty much a full month. Not quite a full month since they met.
That's sad though.
It took a
Don't
while.
wait. Just do.
Just do.
Okay. 23rd. Let's go.
Go.
Saint 3. Gotta confess before school closes, right?
The second Monday after that day, I met Aihara senpai. About 2 weeks since I started walking around the school trying to find her. 2 weeks.
2 weeks already.
After school. It's the letter!
But wait, wait, this is the 23rd. Don't
My
wait.
bag was in my
just
hands, but I dropped my head onto the desk. Inside my bag was the letter I stayed up late last night writing.
お礼をちゃんとしたかったから書き始めたはずだったの。
Oh, wait. She means, wait, if this is a thank you letter that's turned a love letter?
Oh.
That's right. I've been planning on finding her somewhere in school and thanking her in person, but that had proved nearly impossible to do. Is this just a thank you letter, or is this also a love letter? Oh, so I thought I could at least write a letter to express my gratitude.
Letters are always good.
なんで今度会ってください。お話ししたいことがあります。
That kind of
なんて書いてるの？
Oh, I had, for some reason, I'd written that, and that letter was inside my bag right now.
これじゃラブレターじゃない。
I don't think so, though.
It's a love letter. It's a love letter.
If it's a thank you letter that says, I would like to talk with you in person sometime, then
That could
I
just
think
be...
that's a precursor to a love letter, right?
No, I don't know. If I was to receive a letter like that, I think it'd be like, thank you, let's meet up and we can go for like coffee or tea or sweets. Like, thank you. No?
I don't think that's a love letter.
How had it ended up like this? I'd started the letter with thank you very much for the other day. Okay,
Thank you letter.
But for some reason, I'd started listing all of Senpai's amazing qualities.
Oh.
And I'd written that I hadn't been able to speak with her in person since then too. Okay. At the end, I'd finish with, please meet with me so I can... my feelings.
This is a confused letter.
I think maybe she needs to make like a thought chart and then reread.
This is fun.
I'm not criticizing her letter at all. Not at all. No.
It's a bit of a confused letter.
Right, coffee and tea would sound alright.
私先輩のことが好きみたいって取られちゃうよ。
Yes.
Oh,
That's fine. I mean, I guess I really do like
you
it.
can always write again.
But it's like admiration or something, right? It's that kind of like, right? Or did I write this letter because I've really fallen for her?
The heart is a difficult thing.
ムカついくね。
they're friends. Oh, my head snapped up when someone suddenly said my name. When I looked towards the voice, I saw Komano-san staring back from the seat next to me, a surprised look on her face.
You'd be surprised if someone
寝て
screamed.
た？起きてた。部活頑張ってね。
I like Hina.
I like her pose. Yeah.
So cute. Komano-san, she's been in a tracksuit every day since the entrance ceremony. Well, the school is pretty lax about the dress code, and it's not like she's wearing her own clothes since it's school issued.
Everybody does have a bit of a different
Right?
uniform.
But that's the difference between first years and third years, right?
Is it? Oh, I think you're right. I did not notice.
Oh. The teachers haven't really gotten on her case about it. Is it because she's on the track team? She sorta stands out. いいじゃない? We sit next to each other, so we tend to have short exchanges like this when we're leaving or whatever.
いや、とにかく今はこの手紙だ。
What should I do? I mean, it's already written down. I just have to get Senpai to read it, right?
You can write a new one.
I say we should start over.
We
start over. I don't care about what I ended up writing in it. The point is that I've written it, so now I want Senpai to read it. Oh, she's set on it, huh? I don't care what she'll think about me afterwards. I just want her to read it.
でも、どうやって渡
She's
す
so
の？
brave, though. That's the hard part. Oh, I can't just hand it to her. I'm sure I'd get too nervous to do that. Should I go to the traditional route and leave it in her shoe locker? No, that wouldn't work. The lockers here don't have doors, so everyone would find out the minute I left it there. Oh, then what? I thought and came to a conclusion.
No more thinking, okay? Just do.
Today's
Don't
takeaway.
think. Just do. We all think too much.
Yeah. I'd sneak into Aihara-senpai's classroom when she wasn't there to put the letter in her bag or in her desk.
I think the bag is more safe. Anyone could get to her
Right.
desk, right?
校舎って
Mm.
緊張するな
Mission Impossible style.
What's the music?
Freaking Mission Impossible theme.
Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun.
Da-da-da-da. No, that's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-dun, 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 da-dun. That's Tank! That's Tank!
Ah, I can't remember
Mission Impossible!
Mm.
We should come up with that faster than those songs. It was intimidating for a first year like me who just started school a few weeks ago to wander there alone, right?
でも
You can do it. I worked up the courage and walked straight toward Aihara-senpai's classroom. I already knew which desk was hers, the fourth from both the front and the window.
ちょうど教室の真ん中あたりって
Yeah, you know where to hide.
I took a stealthy glance into the classroom. Jump, jump.
あ
Oh, that's a tough one. Inside were four third-years sitting right next to Senpai's desk, talking about something.
It's not gonna
No.
be an easy task.
No.
なんで人がいるの
Go home.
Well, it wasn't particularly strange for them to be there. They appeared to be happily chatting about this or that. Oh, they had snacks laid out too.
They're gonna be there forever. They're having a party.
もしかしてすぐには帰ってくれないのかな
I decided to wait for an opening. Wow, we're not giving up. But the third years kept talking on and on. They were making no move to leave.
どうしよ
I couldn't just stroll in and put the letter in Senpai's desk with a bunch of people watching. Definitely not. And what if she came back while I was standing outside waiting? I wouldn't be going to all this trouble if I were able to just give her the letter directly. I came here because I can't do that.
う今日は諦めた方がいいかな
Give up. My timing just happened to be off. Thinking that, I reluctantly walked away from Senpai's classroom.
明日こそ手紙置いてこよう
明日こそですよ.
Tomorrow, let's do it.
We'll do it. And
Yeah, I feel like if there's people in there, it's just not gonna work. Okay, today is the day.
Today's the day.
Oh? Yeah.
Or not. Someone always stayed behind in Aihara-senpai's classroom after school. Sometimes the same people as the first day. Sometimes different people. They'd be chatting or changing or studying. Changing though? Isn't that peeping? Nozoki じゃない? One senpai had been there herself doing some work and had spun around and run off right then and there. Oh.
Just quickly turn around.
なんで誰もいない日がないの
Just not lucky days.
It wasn't as if I had a grudge against the people staying behind, but I wanted to complain to them. Why are you still here when you don't need to be?
I would have a grudge against them.
I think it's okay at that
Hold on.
point. They're doing it on purpose.
Right? It's not nice. They need to go home.
And like that, Golden Week came and my letter was still undelivered. My holidays were spent feeling flustered at home. That has to be the worst Golden Week ever. Do you guys know Golden Week? You might have heard, it shows up in a lot of anime, I think, so you might have heard before, but it's actually a string of holidays in Japan.
Lots of holidays.
And so you can do lots of different fun things and it's off from school.
Traveling.
Yeah, travel. But if you want to travel to different prefectures, it's really busy.
Busy. Everybody has the week off. But it's important to spend that time well so you feel relaxed after, right?
Unfortunately, that doesn't sound like her golden weeks worked out very well for her.
Yeah. Time to pull the fire alarm.
That's a good idea.
Okay, time to clear out, guys.
I was about to say, but this is an old building. Do they have a fire alarm? You would hope they would. It's up to fire code, I'm sure. And are we back to the calendar? We
Back
are.
to the calendar. Oh, now
we
are...
get to see what happened on the 7th.
I see from her perspective. Her perspective.
From her prefecture?
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
This school isn't a fire hazard. No. They have fire alarms, right? Right? They have lots of nice stuff. So they should have fire alarms. Okay. The Monday after holidays.
Post-golden week.
I headed to Aihara Senpai's classroom, determined to succeed at my task.
今度こそ
I headed there, but stuck.
今日も人がいる。
No luck again
No
until...
luck. I should have been used to it by now, but the disappointment still stung. I must have gotten my hopes up during the holidays. There was a group of third-year students in the classroom again today. I knew each of their faces by now. This group often stayed after school to chat.
Can't they chat elsewhere? Go outside, enjoy the sun.
Right next to Senpai's seat. So close, but so far.
早く帰ってほしい。無理だろうな。はあ、今日もダメなのか。この手紙。
Go home.
早く渡したいのに。
Oh, really.
I really want Senpai to read my letter. I want her to see my words and to understand my feelings. Because if I never convey them to her, they might wither and fade away.
Oh!
何かこの気持ちが間違っていた。
Oh, now she's questioning herself.
Don't question. Just
Do.
do.
Made up my mind to succeed this time. Do it.
神様っていないのかな。
As my faith started to waver and I thought of going home.
ねえ、ちょっと誰か。
Yeah. Meddling.
Yuna.
え、犬？
Ha. There's dogs in the school here too. And when I thought to leave and check it out, the door at the end of the classroom sprang open.
Everybody wants a dog. Yeah.
犬？マジで？どこどこ？
The people inside were leaving, trying to find the dog.
I honestly feel a bit sad that we are not shown a dog.
I know, I want to see him. What kind of dog is it?
I'm curious.
They passed right by me, not even taking note of me, and walked off in the direction the voice had come from.
これって大チャンス？
Chance!
Chance!
I hurriedly peeked into the classroom. It was empty. Yes!
That's a hard word for you, right?
Hurriedly. I opened the door. This is my only chance. I have to be quick.
Go.
Go.
Okay.
先輩の席。
Make sure
Go for it.
to
Go for
choose
it.
the right one.
I could never mistake it. I beelined across the room.
どっちに手紙入れよう。
Her bag was there too. Where should I put it? In her desk? In her
Okay.
bag? Bag.
Wait. Who votes desk? Who votes bag?
Bag.
I think bag is the safest spot.
If it's in her desk, then anybody can go into it. But if it's in her bag, then there's a bit more of a hurdle, right? You're a
But
villain.
if it's in her bag,
Bag.
how often does she check her bag?
Oh, what if it accidentally goes between two textbooks or something?
I think it'll be okay because Miki seems like the type of person to check her bag every night.
True.
To have a diary or a day planner, right?
Notes, you know? Bag or desk. Everyone's saying bag. Oh, yeah.
I think desk. I don't know about you, but I feel like I would just stuff paper in my desk. My bag is much more organized.
I still feel like she needs to rewrite the letter, but that ship has sailed, I think, right?
I think she's happy with her letter because she's been trying to give it for so long, right?
I hope everything works out.
Plus, the desks don't look so safe.
Right.
They look very open, like anyone could access it, right? Let's see, which one?
Which one?
Which would she notice first?
Let's see. How many of us got it right? I pulled open the zipper on her bag only as far as I needed and stuffed the letter inside before immediately closing it tight.
Everybody thinks bag. We're all on the same wavelength.
73% bag and 26% desk.
Safety first.
Yes, mission accomplished. I sort of feel like a spy.
Da 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 da
I've been
da 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 da. I don't know I can't remember Mission Impossible. Okay.
I have to get out of here. They might come back. I ran back out of the classroom. And carefully shut the door. Then I ran through the halls.
If you're running down the halls, I don't know if that's very sneaky.
No, in this case you run. In this case you run, for sure. My face might catch on fire. I finally left her my letter. That letter. The one I want Senpai to read.
Good job. Mission
job.
succeeded.
Yeah. Will Senpai realize it was from me? Does she remember me? Will she recognize my name? You wrote your name on it. Oh, right. Okay.
Right?
Very good, right? And
書いてあることちゃんと読んでくれるかな。
when will she read it though?
読んだら
That's the question.
どう思ってくれるんだろう。
She won't be creeped out, will she? I asked her to meet me on the roof after school on Thursday. Will she come? The roof again. My mind was swimming with worries. But more than that, at that moment... Yay! I was happy, so happy I thought I might cry. I finally took the first step toward expressing my feelings to Senpai.
And I think even if nothing comes of it, it's important that she won't regret not doing it, right?
She did it. Did it. Oh, how will this turn out though?
Okay, 7th. So next is Thursday.
Thursday.
The 10th. Okay,
Let's go.
let's go. First, let's take a deep breath. Okay, Thursday. On the roof.
On the roof.
ごめんなさい。
Oh,
ホームルーム終わって急いできたつもりだったんだけど。
apologize.
she looks concerned. Is it gonna be okay?
After school on Thursday, I'd flown out of my classroom after homeroom and headed straight to the roof. It was nerve-wracking standing all alone on the roof while waiting for Aihara senpai. But I calmed myself by remembering that senpai's classroom in the inner building was so far from here. And after a little while, senpai came.
ちょっと待たせちゃったかしら。
Mm-hmm.
そんなことないです。
I hurriedly shook my head. I hadn't waited at all. On the contrary, I was so happy she really came after finding a letter in her bag like that, and after reading what it said in it.
はい。話したいことって何かしら。
Did she not understand the letter?
Is it gonna be okay? I thought about it again and again, practiced it in my head over and over, but the words were stuck in my throat when I needed them the most. What should I do? The words won't come out.
What do you guys do when you just can't find the words? I think she should jump around a bit.
Say weird
Jump up
things.
and down.
Senpai's face is so near, and everything seems like it's spinning around me. She looks a little worried. Are we gonna be okay here?
Maybe take a little bit of a sit down.
Yeah, it must be natural after reading that letter where I totally poured my heart out to her and whatever.
But it seems like she didn't get it.
She didn't get it.
Right?
Does she know what I'm going to say next? Is that what she's worried about? But I have to say it.
先輩のことが。
Say it me. She said it. So brave. Wow.
And
She's surprised. She looks shocked.
私変なこと言ってるって 分かってます。私女の子で、先輩も女の人だって先輩のこと好きなんです。本当に変だって分かってるけど、変なことだと思うかもしれませんけど。
Don't apologize.
なんです。
I said it. I actually said it.
Congratulations.
I may have calmed down a little after getting the words out. I was able to look up at Senpai's face again. And I had a Senpai's face was, just very worried. Yeah, I can't blame her after hearing that from some random person she only met once.
ごめんなさい先輩。私変なこと言っちゃって。でも本当にあの日、先輩に助けてもらって嬉しかったんです。それで素敵な先輩だなって思って、それからずっとこんなのって変ですか？女の子同士なのにこんなのって。
What am I doing asking Senpai this? But
Let her speak.
I don't care if it's strange. I want her to say that it's okay.
変かどうかってありかどうかってのはよくわからなくて。
What does this mean? Yeah, I guess I thought so.
でも手紙に書いてあったマキさんのお礼の言葉
That's
が
good, but
私とても嬉しかったの。ちょっと案内してあげただけなのにあんなに感謝してくれたの嬉
it's
しかった
just
の
a
よ。
little thing to her then maybe.
だからこんな人と友達になれたら嬉しいなって。だからね、まずは
Not bad though, right?
友達先輩。
This is. Am I happy with this? Am I okay with just being friends?
ごめんなさい。
Oh.
マキさんの好きが私にはまだよくわからないから、友達としてまず好きになってみようと思うの。それじゃあ
Mickey is such a nice person though. She's so sweet.
Guts.
Totally good enough.
先輩と友達になりたいです。
That's good that she's happy.
Mickey is so nice about it and so sweet and gentle. So you know, maybe it's not impossible.
よかった。まずは友達から始めましょう。
Friend
What does
love.
that mean?
マキさんのこと好きになれるし、好かれたいって思うわ。
Wait, does this mean what's it? There's like a word for it, right? Does this make them like official?
Officially friends.
Officially friends. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how they say it, right? Like if you fall in love with somebody and they say yes, then like you're official.
I think it's a bit
I
different.
don't know. Does that apply here? Tomodachi zoned? No. But I mean, if you think about it, Miki senpai doesn't know her really,
Yeah.
so
I feel like in Miki's position, it would be difficult. But she seems like a nice girl, so...
yeah. I mean, if somebody you didn't really know, you just met once, said, I love you! Love me! Then it'd be kind of hard to respond to that, right?
I want to know them more too, right? Spend time.
Yeah.
それから先はゆっくりと考えていきましょう。
We can be
私も
considered
よくわ
later.
からないから。
Miki senpai's thinking about it.
先輩、これからよろしくお願いしま
I'm glad she's still happy, even though it's not really the answer she wanted. You know?
す。
Yes,
Little heart.
I'm really happy. I'm friends with senpai now, and she said she'd love me. And she called me Maki-chan. I don't know if she said that she'd love you, but
She said she would
she would. Oh, okay.
as a friend.
I struck a victory pose in my mind as I heard
Victory
something like
pose.
applause ring out behind me.
Yeah.
Ooh! I actually glanced behind me, checking if someone was really there.
Maybe there was
Two
ghosts.
どうしたのマキちゃん。いえ、なんでもないです。今日はありがとうございました。
I think they need to stop being so formal.
ごめんね。
They're
せっかく友
friends
達になれ
now.
たのに、私ちょっと今から委員会の仕事があって。
True, Mickey's really busy.
それよりも 私もお手伝いしていいですか？
Nice idea.
Good idea, yeah.
お手伝いしたいんです。先輩の一生懸命やりますから。
Senpai and I left the roof. I looked over my shoulder one more time to see where I heard the noise, but there really was no one there. Yeah, it's empty, but I could have sworn I heard someone congratulating me.
So nice.
Maybe it was Yuna? Maybe it was all three of them? We'll find out, maybe. Okay, here.
We're back to the main story?
Like a week and a bit, right?
Yeah, the main story.
Yeah.
Should we stop here for now? We'll start at the main story again next week then.
It's a cliffhanger. Right. I want to know what happens next. I don't know how I feel about Miki senpai being like, oh yeah, like I will love you in the future, and then maybe getting her hopes all up. But
I think it's nice.
At least they'll be able to make lots of good memories in the meantime, right? And that's the number one thing, I think, right? Spending time with someone you really like and making those memories, those precious memories together. Anyways, let's make sure we do... Oh, we can't save here. Okay, let's go into the main story then.
That's right. We can't
They warned us.
save here. They
warned
warned
us, and then we tried to do it.
And then we forgot.
Okay, let's go.
We get to see the building and the roof.
いらっしゃい、ユナさん。
Sachi's happy.
Is it just me, or is now that Sachi looks so happy, I feel like she has a different atmosphere.
Like a bit scary? She's
No.
so happy she's scary?
She looks like she's glowing.
Oh.
Okay.
A ghostful... What's it? A
A
ghostful
youthful glow.
A youthful glow?
Yes.
Even though she died 80 years ago?
Oh, yes. But I think we are gonna leave at this cliffhanger here. Let's see how their love progresses.
Anyways, let's go.
Back to our room.
Yay.
Here we go.
Go.
We're back.
Wow.
What did you guys think of part 2 of today?
I'm really glad we were able to solve 2 mysteries, right? How did going as Cupid go?
Yeah. We decided to be Cupid.
I decided to be Cupid, and then also that it seems like their relationship's kind of starting to work out. At least there's a bud there. So, oh, it's so cute.
Right. I think the
They're so
atmosphere really, really makes the cuteness just explode in the game.
I'm looking forward to next time.
Plus, there's so many different characters in the game, right?
They're all so cute. I wonder. I'm interested in how is Hina's role in the game
Our
gonna
cute little
work out.
sporty penguin.
Our sporty
Our
penguin.
sporty penguin. I just saw all the characters on the main screen, but it looks like there's lots of cute girls. I want to know how all their stories intertwine.
I really like the calendar function too.
Yeah, it's cute.
I was wondering when things are gonna kind of heat up maybe a bit, and we'd be able to see different parts in the story and choose our path.
Perspectives.
Yeah, I really like this function.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm glad you all enjoy it so far.
I can't wait for next time. But next stream, do we have our schedule?
Our schedule.
Schedule. Ta-da! So next stream is on Wednesday. There's a bit of a break here.
Yeah, but we'll be back soon.
In that meantime, though, you can go and send us any questions you have on Marshmallow.
Because our next stream is for Marshmallow question and answer. Yeah.
And so, right below in the description box, there's a link to Marshmallow, and you can send questions anonymously there. So ask us anything you want to know or hear about. Or even if you have any suggestions.
Yeah, we're so thankful. We've already gotten a bunch of questions and some really good ones. We're thinking about them hard. So please be sure to get in your questions before the stream that day.
Yeah.
I think probably we'll be able to accept questions up until an hour before it, but try to get all your questions from your head out into the computer sooner than later.
Not giddy.
Yeah,
Giri giri.
not last minute,
No.
but we'll do our best if there are last minute questions.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think there were a few questions at what's it, the Otagon panel.
Yeah, we're
Yesterday.
so happy.
Thank you. But if you have any more, definitely this is your chance to ask.
Yeah, this
So-
is your chance. Right.
And then after that, on Friday, the 13th. On the 13th of Friday, we have Yomawari. Scary. Yomawari is a really spooky, cute question mark game that we'll be playing. It's gonna be our first time, so we're not too sure what to expect, but
Yeah, I will try loading up the game beforehand to test it, but scary sounds are not my forte. No.
We'll also be continuing Yomawari onto the 14th as well, so it'll be an extra spooky weekend this weekend. Don't worry, Akitan, you'll survive. But I can probably say that the ghosts in that game are probably not going to be as cute as the ones we encountered today.
Yeah, I think it's a bit difficult for ghosts to be any cuter than the ones in Kindred Spirits, right?
For sure. Yeah. I'm still just in a very cute atmosphere right
Cute
now.
mood?
Cute mood.
Is everybody else enjoying the cute mood? But that is our schedule for this next week.
And if you haven't yet, please pop over to our Twitter at GGNLive _ with you. And check out some of the tweets there. You might see something interesting.
We actually had a very awesome video sent to us.
Yeah!
We enjoyed it right before we started here. It made us very, very happy.
Oh, hey, more horror games. I've heard of Phasmophobia before, but it looks scary. We'll start with Yomawari and work our way up from there.
Once, I don't know how it happened, but I opened Steam and there was a random game, like a new game in my library. And I loaded it up because I was curious. And it was a horror game, and just the sounds alone were so scary. And I couldn't figure out how to get it off of my screen. So I just turned off my computer.
I don't know what's spookier, the spooky game or the spooky game just being in Steam suddenly.
I don't know, but I don't like the sounds. Cursed games.
Anyways, we'll end off today here, but
Okay.
we hope you had just as much fun as us today, and we'll see you on Wednesday, where we'll be answering all of your questions during our Marshmallow Q&A.
Yeah.
We'll see you there then. Thank you so much,
everybody.
everybody.
Thank you, White Sister Ram.
Thank
Doppelganger.
you.
Via Azathoth.
Thank you, Kiritama.
Upside down.
Tambang.
The end.
Umadan. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. See you next time. This was Makoto.
And Akira. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mata ne.